What's up?
What's up? What's your take?
Number three. I've heard you talk before this one, and I think your stance is this would work underneath a communist society. Is that right?
I mean, it would also work underneath a capitalist society.
How would how would you have it to operate underneath the capitalist?
Which
Well,
one?
I mean, really, we're not 100% capitalist society in
No,
America,
we are.
but
The
like,
means of production are privatized. We're absolutely a capitalist society. I
not
hate when people say that when they're like, "But we're not fully capitalist." Yes, we are. All it means to be capitalist is that the means of production are privatized, and our means of production are absolutely privatized. The government doesn't own the means of production, and the people don't own the means of production. It's private citizens and corporations that do.
well, what makes us not 100% capitalist is that we all pay into a collective organization to provide um, basically social and economic support to those who don't necessarily have what the basic necessities that they need.
Yeah,
So
that's just
and
social programs, but we're still a country whose
right,
economic system is still capitalist. You're just
right.
describing capitalism with some social programs.
That's why I said we're not 100% capitalist. but
No,
but
we.
anyways,
Okay, go ahead.
but but yeah, like how would you, in my eyes, the only way that would work is through these socialistic programs. What you're saying we don't have, or you're
Wait,
saying
I
that
never
we
said we
don't
don't have
currently
social
operate on.
programs. We do have social programs.
Right.
Social
Well, I'm
programs does
saying
not make a country not capitalist. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't say we weren't. I'm saying we're not 100%.
I don't know what you
So,
mean
but
when you say
anyways,
that. I really don't.
how,
I don't. You could say that we have some restrictions on capitalism, but that doesn't make us not capitalist. It doesn't make us 90% capitalist or 95% capitalist. As long as the means of production are privatized, we are a capitalist country with a capitalist economic system.
yeah, that's fine, right? I'm not saying that we're not. I'm just saying that we're not absolute capitalism.
I don't know what absolute capitalism is, but okay.
We wouldn't have any social programs, and we wouldn't have any corporate bailouts on the other side either. But
You're just talking about anarcho capitalism.
okay. Well, anyways, how would that work? How would number three work in your opinion?
Which part? We just do those
How how
things.
how would you how would you disperse free food, water, shelter,
Well, right
education,
now
healthcare?
we throw away 180 billion pounds of food a year. I would just make a federal policy where grocery stores have to give away food that's past its sell by date, at least up to 1 week. So after a week, you probably should throw it out. But if it's food that's gone bad, you have a week and you like are mandated to throw it away, or else are you mandated to give it out, or else you're going to face very high fines.
Okay, I mean I feel like that is a good solution, but it's just another program that we already have essentially. I mean,
We
there's food banks, there's
we
churches,
yes,
there's
there
all
are food
this.
banks, but it's right now it's illegal in a lot of places for grocery stores to give out food after it's past its sell by date.
Well, I know a lot of local places in my community actually go pick up food from food lines and Walmarts to to
Yes,
basically
these
give it
places.
away.
This is
I
not
mean,
federal.
same
Like
thing as
that's
what you're
why
explaining.
I hold on. I literally said that this should be federally mandated. Federally. So right now, there's no federal program to do this. It's only happening if there are groups in your area that are willing to do this. But if there's no group in your area willing to go pick it up and there's no grocery store willing to give it out, you don't have it. Again, we waste 180 billion pounds of food a year. We have enough food to feed every person in the world. Or in the world, in America. We have enough food to feed every person in America.
Yeah, I was gonna say in America, but I don't know. When you say food, free food for all, right? The innate notion that I get is that your average working class person will not have to pay for food again. But I don't think that's what you're saying then.
I'm saying every person in America should get food, water, and shelter for free. Healthcare should be free to the consumer, and education should continue to be free up into higher education fields.
But the example you provided earlier kind of denoted to you're gonna help the needy by giving expired food out.
So
Not
sell food that's past its sell by date is not expired. It's just past the
well,
date it can be sold. but it's
Okay,
still
so
good
you're
for
gonna
like
give
2 to 3
old
weeks
food.
after that. It's not old food
Okay.
either.
So is it only it's only food that's past the sell by date is
No,
what
you
you're
asked me
referring
for a specific way we would do some of these things. So I gave you
to. But I'm saying we're already
a
doing that.
specific. No, we're not.
We are.
No, we're not. I
We are
specifically
already
said on
doing
a
that.
federal level. If you're going to continue to be disingenuous, I'm going to move on.
Wait, okay, so on a federal level, they issue out food stamps. That's a federal
Food stamps
program.
are not expansive, and food stamps often force you to be under a specific level of the poverty line. And as soon as you get over that level in the poverty line, you can no longer access that food stamps, even if you're still in a poverty system where you can't afford food. Be so for real.
Dude.
Be so for real.
So yeah, I see what you're trying to say, but I'm saying these things already exist. So
They're not expansive, and they're not
like
helping everyone.
almost every
Hence,
single
why people are hungry still.
who's hungry?
You think there's no hunger in America?
I,
Do
for
you
the
know how,
most
do you know what
part,
percentage
compared
of
to
Americans are not food secure?
how many percent?
There are 10.2% of households in America are food insecure. That's 5.1
And
million households.
what percentage of those people receive benefits on a federal level, like food stamps, SNAP, etc., that entail a program that you're explaining already?
I'm not saying we need food stamps. I'm not saying we need SNAP. I'm saying that we throw away 180 billion pounds of food. That food should be given to people that are hungry. Are you joking?
Why would you give
There's only
people old
300 million
food?
America. It's not old
Wait,
food. You
hold
keep
on.
saying it's old food. It's
Wait,
not old food.
wait. Why would you give past sell by food
Why would I
to
give
individuals
perfectly
who
good
can
food to
wait,
individuals? Because
wait,
I think
wait,
everybody
wait.
should have food. It's that
Why would you
simple.
give past sell by food to individuals who can get good food for free
Yeah, why would I give perfectly
under
good
current
food
federal
to
programs?
people? I wonder why I would give perfectly good food to people. I wonder why. You keep
I'm
being disingenuous, and it's really
It's
not.
not disingenuous.
It
You're saying
is.
you're gonna
It
give people
is.
old food,
It's not
but
old
I'm
food.
saying
This is
let's
why I'm
give
saying you're being
people fresh food.
disingenuous. This is why I'm saying you're being disingenuous. You know it's not old food. You know that. You're just saying that to make your
What?
argument seem correct.
Okay.
But you
So
know it's not
so
old food.
past sell by food. Why would you give them that when you can
Because
just give
past
them fresh
food
food?
that's past its sell by date is perfectly good food. Do you
Why
know what a
would you
sell
not
by
just
date
give
is?
them
What
fresh?
is a sell by date?
It's saying you need to sell it by this day, otherwise it's gonna be
Okay,
expired
so
and
if
not
it's
good
on the
after a
shelf,
little while.
nope, it's not. If it's on the shelf a day before the sell by date and someone buys it, are you saying that person now has bought bad food? No, food
After
lasts a
tomorrow,
solid.
then yeah.
No, food lasts weeks after its sell by date. You absolute ignoramus. It lasts for a long time past its sell by date. Are you dumb? We need to bring back home economics, I swear to God. I'll be like, dear, I know we just bought this milk yesterday, but it's past its sell by date. Let's dump this perfectly good milk.
Oh, can you hear me? Uh-uh. I
Unfortunately,
was on, so I was on mute. Anyways, what you're saying already exists, and it's
it
not
doesn't.
enough, right? But it already exists. So I just don't understand why
Doesn't.
people really like chastise the system instead of just like understanding what's already out there and trying to make that better.
I've already answered this point. It's not expansive. Not everyone can get access to it, and it has a threshold. I'm saying there should be no threshold. Everyone should have access, and it should be expansive.
Okay, so let's just look at everything on your list there. You've got healthcare, you got education, food, water, shelter. There's literally a government program for all of those. Yes, it's not for everyone,
There you go.
right?
I think it should be for everyone. So what you're doing
But
is you're saying, hey,
wait,
there's government programs that don't do what you think should be done. Isn't that good enough? No. What I think should be done is it should be for everybody.
So
Thanks.
how would you do that? Is what I've asked the
How would I
original
do
question.
what specifically?
How would you
I
give?
gave you a policy on food and you got all butthurt about it. We're like,
It's
but we're
not a
already doing
policy.
that, even though we're not. No, I did give you a
What you
policy.
said
I
was
did
that
give
you're
you
gonna
a I
give
did
people
give you
old
that
food.
would be a no. See, okay. We're done. Like I said, I'm not going to deal with somebody being disingenuous. I'm not going to deal with somebody who keeps like misrepresenting the argument. I've answered you multiple times. You just don't know how to have the fucking debate. Again, not old food. Like at all. Like 0% old food. I gave you a federal policy. I said we would mandate that grocery stores sell or give this food to people who are food insecure. Otherwise, they're fined. That's a policy that we can implement across the board. He thinks sell by date is expiration date, even though we've already explained it to him 3 times. So why would anyone buy food if it... Great! We shouldn't make people buy food. Thank you. That's my point. Food should be free.